My name is Lloyd Williams. I serve as the president of the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce, as well as the chairman of Harlem Week, Inc. We're here tonight because we pulled together a conference and presentation on New York City Tourism 2013. New York City Tourism 2013. With that in mind, we brought the head of New York City Tourism Division, George Fertitta, president of NYC and Company. We brought together Tim Zagat, who many of us know as the founder of the Zagat Guide, but also the chairman of the New York State Tourism Advisory Board. We had Marriott Hotels make a major presentation. And then we had a panel discussion that featured Mary Wittenberg, president of New York Roadrunners, to talk about the marathon and the Harlem Miles of the Percy Sutton 5K run and the walkathon. We had Janelle Procope, the CEO of the Apollo Theater Foundation, to talk about the mission, goals, and objectives of the Apollo. We had Melba Wilson from Melba's Restaurants to talk about the restaurant industry and how it's being impacted. And we had Ken Knuckles, who is the president of the Upper Manhattan Empowerment Zone, but also the vice chairman of the New York City Planning Commission. And we talked about tourism and the importance of it. And we also talked about the need to reach out to the 687,000 people who live every day in Harlem to get them involved in supporting our businesses. I think there's too much focus on tourism coming to Harlem. I want us to focus more on the 687,000 people who live in the Greater Harlem area 365 days a year and get them into our restaurants, into our theaters, into our art galleries. Then in addition to that, I want the visitors that come to Harlem and come to New York City to leave their monies in our community. The largest group of tourists that come to Harlem are black people. We just forget that. They're from South Carolina, they're from Pennsylvania, they're from New Jersey, they're from Connecticut, and we're focusing to a large degree on an international tourist, which is good, but oftentimes, Stevie Wonder has a song called Superstition, and it says, when you believe in things that you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition is the way. So we're concentrating on visitors that come in maybe once every 5 years as opposed to the ones who are here every day of the year. Any business person who wants to make more money and be more successful ought to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce in their area, no matter where that may be. In the Greater Harlem area, it is the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. So the bottom line is, if you want to do business, if you want to make more money, if you want to get good employees, if you want to have good trade, join the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. Well, there are many ways to find out about what happened tonight, and there's not one place to go to get the answers. But they can visit the Chamber's website, which is harlemdiscover.com. That's harlemdiscover.com. Or they can call the Chamber at 212-862-7200 and ask for more information.